dear friends, and welcome to Mystic Star Magic. I just wanted to say thank you to all of you who have subscribed and liked the videos. I'm super grateful, and I'm sending you so much happiness. Okay, so today's video is about what's happening with you this week. We have tarot cards, oracle cards, we have divination dice, we have charms and little pins. It's very exciting. So let's close our eyes and inhale. And now as we exhale and open our eyes, choose whichever pile calls to you. All right, let's do this. Hello, group one. So let's find out what's happening with you this week. You chose the little key with the rose quartz beads. How cool is that? Okay, so we want to find out. We're going to leave the oracles for a little bit, oracle cards just for a bit, but overall energy of the week is rest and rejuvenation. So definitely are going to need a lot of rest from what I see. I like to read these guys up because it has an affirmation, so I also like to share with you. So this card shows a man in meditative and tranquil state. The message here, it's time to relax. You may have been busy lately, but you should soon be finding more time to just let go. When you do, allow yourself to go within and open up to the peace and wisdom that are vibrating there. This card upright indicates that there should be more leisure time for you now and more of the opportunity to engage in peaceful thinking. So make it a priority. Your connection to spirit brings great assistance, but it can only be achieved through regular relaxation and meditation. Now is a great time to make sure you insert this gentle activity into your daily life. In many ways, this is far more productive than unceasing action. Oh, isn't that interesting? So our affirmation is, I make relaxation part of my daily life. Peace and quiet brings me clarity and joy. Oh, that's really nice. I like that a lot. I might actually benefit from that as well. All right, so let's see what the week up ahead is. Shuffle a little bit more. I shuffled them before too, but you never know. It's always good to shuffle extra much. Okay, so let's do it. What week is, what's happening on Monday? Let's find out. It's interesting because, so we have 5 of Cups. Oh, sorry, Sheik. So 5 of Cups is a Monday, so you might be feeling a bit like down. I think it's like, with this rest and rejuvenation, I expect that maybe you are going to feel a little bit down. So Tuesday we have Judgment. Oh, that's interesting. So like you're feeling a bit down, but I don't think it's necessarily like sadness triggered, but more like, although it could be sadness, but it's also, to me, it seems like there's kind of a feeling of being drained. That's what I'm hearing. But it's also like just kind of focusing on past hurts, really, and mistakes, and then spilled milk. Not noticing that we have like this opportunity here of love and balance. I really think it's like a balance thing that really kind of is there. Okay, so on Tuesday we have, again, the Judgment we have. So it's sort of like a rebirth of stuff. It's also like could be that something or someone from the past is coming back, just to see, just like it's also not like being like, Judgment's kind of like being awakened. So it's like higher calling of a sense, like having a higher, like hearing a call from, I want to say like you're just going to feel really motivated, but it's going to be not like, again, external, like, oh, I have to get this done, but more of a calming calling, like from your soul, from your spirit. That's what I'm hearing for Tuesday. On Wednesday, we have interesting, we have a Tower. There's going to be a shift on Wednesday. Going to be a good like a shift. But here with the King of Pentacles, to me, it's like a shift that is going to lead you like some sort of ending, like, but it it is always like the Tower is a bit drastic, or feels very drastic, because there's kind of like an ending that you didn't expect. And so here we have the King of Pentacles along with it. So to me, it's actually something that's going to lead you to be able to establish that security, that it's like well-being. When I see this card, it's like a well-being, like feeling very confident, feeling very grounded again. So I think that is, this one will happen. And it's really, I think it's all like, to me it seems like, oh, it's all happening sort of to setting you up. It's like setting you up for success, for like the things that you've been wanting. That's what I'm saying. Okay, so let's find out what Thursday holds for us. Okay, more intense energy. So the Ten of Swords, again, feeling very tired, very like, it's like kind of this energy, but a little bit more. So you can, but it is an end. It is an end of like, here is like this ending of these things. And the fact that we have the Ace of Cups following it is like, right now I feel like you're right between something that is like the ending of all these things. Like there's an ending coming, right? Which stems from here. Like there's some sort of ending coming, like of these emotions that are not that you're not feeling fulfilled, is what I'm hearing. It's like you're kind of like, you're feeling past regrets. You're also feeling drained by all like circumstances around you. So the Tower is shifting you to where you want to be. Again, here we have on Friday, we have this like sense of like a new beginning. Like here, like Spirit's giving you like, oh, something that's going to fulfill you. It's like it could be a message, it could be something new that you've been wanting, definitely. And so then here it's like filling the cup that you kind of have been that has been emptied. I think that is definitely, Friday is definitely a day for you to rest, but I think overall, yes, I think that energy of resting, it's very necessary now, because you're going through definitely a transition. So you're being pulled past and like from the past, you're releasing the past because it wasn't really serving you, but at the same time it's painful for you, and you're moving towards a new area, like a new time, like the present, which again in the future as well, again is like a new opportunity, like for real emotional contentment. Again, here we also have the Ten of Pentacles, which does also have a lot of contentment in it. It's like this family and joyous occasion. So instead of, maybe you're going to be celebrating with family, or you're going to spend timing with your family, or with loved ones. It's like, it's feeling very fulfilled, but like that calming fulfillment of being, when you're with family, and you all are like feeling like, oh yeah, there's a sense of like belonging. That's what it is. Here's the sense of belonging. And here we have, on Sunday, we have the High Priestess. So it could be that something hidden is coming to you. Also could just be that you're feeling like very intuitive, maybe like getting a lot of messages is what I'm hearing on Sunday. Like really, next, like Sunday is like, oh, things that you've been needing to hear, you're going to hear. And just feeling very intuitive. So interesting, right? But again, it's all like leading towards abundance. So yes, the week is going to have, there's always, like I've noticed, there's sometimes when it just kind of has a little ebb and flow, like, you know, like little wave patterns. But everything like is really, it's because you're in this in-between stage. That's what it is. Okay, it's an in-between stage of like releasing the past and moving towards the future while still being in here in the present. And so it's like you're being pulled in so many directions. So it's kind of overwhelming. So yes, rest and and rejuvenation is definitely something that we need this week, just because it's kind of intense. But there's so much good stuff coming. It definitely is like, oh, you're headed towards where you need to go. So let's do oracle cards. All right, so oracle cards in general, we have the tea leaf cards, and these guys are actually quite detailed. This, I actually did a review. These are new oracle cards that I have, and this is really good. So you have, seek out information that will help you. That seems to me that it's like that might be the high priestess right here too, because you have like, she is very knowledgeable, she's like intuitively knows things too, so maybe you are going to get some sort of like intuition. Sorry, it gets blurry. We also have the bat. Take care, enemies are working against you. Again, that could be here the 10 of swords. So that's more like on Thursday you're feeling that way. So I don't know. It doesn't necessarily mean actual external enemies. It also could just be that sometimes we work against ourselves. So just take care of yourself. Really does mean that. And we have a crib, which is an interesting thing. So birth or conception of a child or enterprise is and I think that is, to me, oh my god, totally. I see that as the Ace of Cups. So maybe it doesn't have to be that you're actually, conceiving a kid or a child, but it could be that you're starting a new enterprise. But in any case, that's pretty cool. There's like basically something, I'm seeing really something that you've been wanting is starting to pan out, starting to happen. With this Ace of Cups, and it's very fulfilling to you, very emotionally fulfilling. We also have, this is the like, totally forgot. It's like Chakra Love, right? Chakra Love. So out of chaos comes creation. So this is really actually like spot on with this reading. Like, this is really good because it is true. You see how the tower and the 10 and the 5, these are all like kind of chaos. And so you're actually coming out, but out of this chaos, out of this definitely in between place is like comes creation. Like there's something new that's going to come. Wow. This is like kind of really cool. Sorry. I'm just amazed. So we also have blooming. So blooming for me is like, yes, there is like, you are starting to bloom, like you're starting to glow. And here we also have like, to me, like this is a very much a hermit energy. So again, there's like this sense of resting and rejuvenation, but also looking within. Like it has a lot, there's like a lot of all your success is going, like most of your success is coming, right? It's coming, but really look within to see what it is that, what are your priorities? What is it that you really want in life? Like, what do you want to accomplish? What do you want to bring into your like life? What manifestations do you want? That will give you this sense of well-being. So I think that's really important, especially because right now is this transition phase. Right now you're like, is in between space. So right now is the perfect time to do that, the hermit internal work, and also just because you're kind of planting the seeds and you're like gonna watch it bloom, right? So this is really good. Okay, and so for our self-care for this week, actually, well, I guess we'll do it now, is make a vision board. Again, trying to like see what it is that you really want in your life is really important. Like, because right now is the perfect time. In the chaos, again, comes creation. So when you know what you want, you can like manifest it much more than, let's say, where you just kind of are hazy about it. So if you can start gaining clarity with the light here, that would really help. And then take a walk. So we also need to take a walk because sometimes we just need a little, I think that also give you clarity is what you need. Okay, so we have, these are going to be a little bit of like, these are my different kinds of pins. And so I'm only taking 2 of these guys. Okay. Okay, so we have, this is a positive sign. These are pins and like not like kind of like charms, but not necessarily charms. And for me here we have this little cactus. Little here is 00, and we have the little teapot. So to me, it's always like cactus has to do with blooming. I really say bloom, where you're planted, kind of. Although that's kind of going around too. But it also means to me like tea, and take time to rest and like drink some tea. Like sometimes you just need some tea. It's the not necessarily so much the actual act of drinking the tea, but it's the sitting down, calming in a calm sense, and just kind of relaxing. So yeah, positive signs, lots of positive signs. I definitely see that there's a lot of positive things coming your way, and you're gonna start to see them. You're gonna start to see the things from the past kind of start fading away. So we have K, R, C, T. We also have art is important. So maybe take out time to draw and do stuff. So past hurts, or like kind of seems like, yeah, you have this, like your heart sort of feels not broken hearted in a little bit. So it's like, it's important because you're here, there's summer and then it fall. Like right now, it's a good time to both enjoy the summer, but also look forward to the fall. Like past, like, you know what I mean? Like, yes, it's almost the end of summer, but also look ahead to the fall because something good is happening then too. So you have partially sunny skies. So this week is going to be more of like, there's going to be good stuff and there's going to be little clouds along the way too. So we kind of know that though. We have April is important. So those are good and important as well. We have your hobby. So yes, spend time doing your hobby. Really important. 3 is important. Okay, so yeah, if you had a question, I'm like trying to do this. Like, if you had something that you're not sure about, like wait until you figure, like don't rush to find, like just leave it be and the answer will come later. Okay. Capricorn is important. So there's like something that's kind of on your mind that you've been like, and you've been wanting an answer. It says to just give it time. Virgo and November is important. November is awesome. So if you're a Scorpio, happy early birthday. All right, let's do a sprinkle of charms. Now it's time for sprinkle of charms. Da-da-da-da. Oh, and we have a few new charms into our mix, so I'm excited. Oh, look at that. Okay. This is perfect. A little, again, it's kind of like has this. It's like, feels like water your seeds. Like really take care of your seeds. Really wants to say maybe also like water your plants actually. like for real. If you have plants, maybe you should water them. I don't know. But this to me, it seems like you kind of need to take care of your hopes, your dreams. Whatever seeds of like happiness you've planted, just sort of take care of them. Take care of yourself is really important here. And also like maybe drink water. Stay hydrated. Oh, okay. And yes, soon you're going to start seeing the fruits of your labor are coming to you. This is really good. Again, work on things slow and steady. It also feels like, like the turtle also has this energy of like earth and grounding. I feel like you really need to ground, like really need to be around nature, especially like trees. I don't know why, but it's like something that grounds you. You kind of need like that feeling. Oh my god, I love this. You got the little fairy tale castle. So something that you've been like here, I think this is what you've been wanting, and it's coming towards you. It's like this promise of the fairy tale ending. So we have camera. Maybe your hobby is to take pictures. So if that is, then definitely go take pictures. It's I want to say go take pictures of all nature. Take a walk and go take pictures if that's your hobby. And so could be this week. I say take a challenge. Do a little, maybe a weekly photography challenge. I've been wanting to do that myself. Haven't been around to it, but maybe this week I should too. So take some photos. Things that are like interesting like that. And we have misses. So maybe some of you are married, or you're considering getting married, or somebody might be considering. There's some sort of like, Mrs. to me means like, yes, marriage is coming, or meeting somebody that will be that is important. And we also have the little butterfly. So little butterfly means, again, you are going through a transition. I feel like, I know that was like, I need a little more sprinkle of charms. I mean, come on. Sorry. Like, oh my god. So yes, you do have, like, here you have the whole fairy tale right here. You have the Cinderella pumpkin. So again, you are, I think, definitely having this fairy tale. It's like with the misses, maybe you're gonna, if you haven't, oh, that's what I'm missing. I was like, wait, why is there no romance in this thing? Let me go ahead and get it. The romance angels. So I was thinking, definitely maybe there is some sort of like somebody's proposing or something, because that's like important. See, sometimes I'm a bit forgetful and sewing. I think maybe like time to like spend time hobbying. Maybe you like to sew or you want to learn how to sew. Again, this is very graceful. Whoever it is, like it doesn't, there's definitely like somebody who really takes care and nurtures you. Very caring, nurturing. This is the seahorse. We have balance. Okay, let's see. What's the romance? So there's trust and situation. This situation is calling you to have faith. And I like how there's a little Cupid there. And we have retreat. Yes. Okay. So that makes sense. So I think there is definitely love here. It just, I feel like, or maybe that is a dream that you're having. It's like something here is really strongly leading towards a fairy tale ending. It's really wanting to, really want to say that. There's like, and maybe potentially, if, I feel like there is that energy of like, maybe somebody will propose, but it's not here, but it's like, it's the idea of it, or maybe you're just, that's what you're doing, is you're making a vision board. This is what you want, the fairy tale of like, you know, like this kind of fairy tale love. So we have retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world, and the situation is calling for you to have faith. Yeah, so those two are your romance cards. Overall, I think you're going to be awesome. Group one. It's actually, to me, it seems like there are going to be a lot of like fun. I know that the chaos can also like, and especially with, to me, that the chaos is really the tower, can be overwhelming, but just remember there's like, there's new potential from it. Like, always look for what it is that you, it's like, there's always a silver lining is really what I'm going to say. So let's look for it. Definitely spend time doing hobbies that you love. Take time off, relax, enjoy yourself. That really seems to be the thing here. I think you've kind of you're close to burning out, so you need to just kind of relax for a little bit. I think that's what I have for you for this week for you, group one. I hope it was helpful. I hope you enjoyed the reading. I hope it gave you some clarity. And just, if you like it, please consider liking and subscribing. We're up to 15 subscribers. Woohoo! So think about subscribing if you want. It does make me quite happy, and I appreciate it so much. I am sending you so much love, so much light, so much joy and fun, and for you though, a lot of rest and getting to do all the things that you love. And I hope you are able to see the silver lining in all the things that occur. There is maybe it doesn't seem like there's a rhyme and reason to it, but it's usually, all of it is so that you will have the dreams that you're looking for. It always works out in the end. Okay, with that, thank you and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye. Hello, group 2. Let's find out what's happening with you this week. Chose a little aquamarine, more turquoise colored beads, key, and we have, let's find out what the energy of the week is, and that is community. So I always like to read these guys because they have a little affirmation at the end. So this card shows the women celebrating, sharing ideas and supportive energy. Yeah, this seems like a 3 of cups, if you will. The lights in the picture represents your ever-present spirit community as well. This card appears upright. It indicates that the association of some kind. It may be a casual connection of like-minded people joining a club or community, or some sort of even business partnership consisting of 3 entities or more. The time is right to make a new connection, to share intentions, whether they're personal or professional. Networking and community are important parts of the human experience, and the security and sense of connection can be beneficial to all. It is true that when several people join their intentions, it accelerates their power in the energetic realm. Receiving this card puts you on notice that the universe is sending some beneficial alliance your way. Like the happy family card, this could also indicate a party or celebration of some kind. So here's the affirmation, which is, I open my life to the wonderful people around me. I'm making strong and beneficial connections in both my personal and professional life. Oh, that's exciting. So let's actually see what the cards have in store for you for the week. And I already shuffled, but you can never shuffle too much now, can you? Alright, let's see what's happening on Monday. Monday, the Page of Pentacles. So yeah, you're having the spirit of like so Page is the young energy, like you're learning, you're doing maybe internship, apprenticeship, or you're just in the early stages of learning something that is feel like it's career based because of the Page of Pentacles. So like studying, maybe you're getting ready to go back to school. Seems like some sort of like, that's the energy that it is. It's like school and learning. Again, the Tower is coming up this week a lot. Like the Tower was also on the previous, like for group 1 too. So the Tower too. So the Tower is again like something, an abrupt ending, an abrupt shift. And it's kind of like, it's always like people seem as in a sense scary because it is this abrupt change, but it really, what it is, it's really getting rid of all the stuff that you no longer need. So on Tuesday you're gonna kind of like, it's a strong feeling, but I think that's why you might need, like, community is going to be really beneficial for you. So on Tuesday you're just gonna feel like things might just come to an end that sort of just you were not expecting it to happen, like the expectation wasn't there. But remember, this is actually so that first of all, new things can come into your life that are actually beneficial, but also to get rid of the stuff that has been weighing you down. Again, with the Hierophant here, it's like on Wednesday we have this energy of learning. It's like a lot of learning processes happening here. Usually it's higher learning. It's yeah, it's like definitely a higher learning. It's more like from let's say learning more, I don't want to say spiritual stuff, but it's more like being like, okay, so this happened, so how, like, what can I learn to grow? This is really what it is. Like, what can I learn from this situation to grow? And I love that's how you're looking at it. Like, that's the take you're taking about it. Because like this can, like, the Tower can be very overwhelming to people, but here you have this like sense of like, okay, this happened, there's a reason for it, to allow me to grow, and you're looking at learning about it. Like, how am I going to grow from this situation is what I'm seeing. And on Thursday we have this, yeah, it's just like maybe like being with your family. Again, it's the 7 of community, like, or being with community. It's like with like-minded people where you're gonna feel really grounded, really like very grounded, but it also established in a way. You're like, yes, this is where I belong. A sense of belonging. That's really what it is. So the High Priestess, again, she's showing up again this week too a lot. The High Priestess is here. We actually, it's an interesting thing because this is actually kind of like their counterparts for each other. So hers is more of intuitive nature. So on Friday we have this intuitive nature come in. There's some sort of like hidden messages that you, or something that you've been wanting to know that is coming out to light, but it's going to come out intuitively first before it actually comes out. Like, you're going to feel something about like a question or a situation that you have wondering about. On Saturday we're going to feel like a bit of scarcity here. It's interesting because we're feeling so abundant here on Thursday, but on Saturday there's like a bit of scarcity. But here, I always wanted to say this, like, I've been studying this card a lot because it's been showing up a lot on the decks. So here is this card, which is like, yes, you're feeling scarcity, but there's an interesting part to it, that this card is also a representation of like, that if this is what is happening, you're feeling scarcity, ask for help. There are people around you to help you. Really, yeah, that's an important thing here. It's like, because you're not alone is really the message I'm getting. You are not alone. There is a community that will support you and help you. Especially if you are going through financial constraint, there is a support for you. Yeah, it's really important. And any kind of like any kind of scarcity thinking, or any kind of like where you're feeling very alone, do not think that is the truth, because you are surrounded by people. There is a community waiting for you. That is very important. I like that as a message that's really strong this week. Okay, so we have both the Empress and Justice coming out. The Justice was in reverse, and the fact that the Justice was in reverse, it makes me think that there is an imbalance here. So on Sunday we have like you're feeling imbalanced, a bit emotion, but like at the same time there is like a sense of great, like the Empress is always emotional. She's also like, it's the sense of like you both feel like there's not enough, but at the same time you do feel abundant, and you're very giving. Maybe there's a too much giving and not enough for yourself. Let's look at what the oracle cards have to tell us. So this is important. This is my tea leaf oracle, and I actually have been using, so these guys are quite detailed about what it is that they have. So throne, so a position of authority. I feel like you are in a position of authority. And you also have someone you know is undependable and insincere. So there is that. See, I'm telling you, they have very strong messages, and I'm like, okay. So be careful. Yeah, maybe that is them. So although we have it, there is if someone is is undependable and sincere, that is okay though, because you have other people. It feels like you really are the Empress. There's this energy of like, yes, you are in a position of authority. So we also have this guy, which is the love chakra. And the only illusion is separation. So there's a sense of unity. This is really calling out to you, like sense of community is really strong this week for you. Which I find that very interesting to me. So we also have Parvati, the spirit. So spirit, I think, so here is like, it's a sense of battling kind of your inner demons. Like your spirit, let it shine is really what it really means. Like let your spirit shine. Any doubts and worries, need like kind of get rid of them, because you are this Empress. You are this like Parvati in spirit. You are like a goddess in a sense. You have a lot of strength, and you do have a position of authority. But if the fear will definitely, because it makes you feel like this fear separates you from others, and you really need to be, the sense of community is really strong. Like you need to be a part of a community. This is interesting, because I'm an introvert. I would be like, oh my god, I can't do it. But we're all a part of some sort of community, right? Here I am. I'm doing YouTube, so I'm part of a YouTube community. Although I don't know really any of the YouTubers. But what I'm saying is that we're all connected in some way. And that is as important, because we can help each other out. And I feel like there is help for you, especially when you're feeling a bit like scarcity in terms of money, or like I really do, like if there is this, like if you're feeling like, oh, you don't have enough money, like there are people who can help you. So we have the love is the flirt. We have flirt energy, and we have, I did another one, so healing family issues. Okay, so those are important for this week. So yes, so extend your lighthearted energy to others. I love that. And then your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So if you have some sort of thing with your parents, that would be good. So interesting. And so here is our self-care. So self-care for the week is aromatherapy. Oh, that's so good. Definitely, I want to say lavender. Oh, maybe some lemongrass. Oh, that's so good. And aromatherapy doesn't mean that you actually have to have the little bottles of aroma essential oils. You don't have to have that. If you do, that's really good. But if not, you could always, like, aromatherapy could just be actually smelling an orange, like it's actual like orange. You can smell flowers if you're not allergic to them. Stuff like that is aromatherapy. And we have plan a vacation. Yes, I think you do need to plan a vacation. Maybe you can plan a vacation with your friends. or family members. I think we are all in need of a little vacation. A little time off is kind of necessary, especially because there just seems to be this energy of shift in the world right now again. So we have, I'm actually using little pins. I'm actually, oh wait, okay. I'm like, you wanted to come out? Yes, all right, you will come out. So yeah, which is not surprising. So we have Tobin's appreciation. So that means this is again the 3 of Cups. So it's really important. I don't like, friendship is really important. Celebration of being with friends is really important right now. And cappuccino. So when I think of this, I also do think of like, yes, take the time out to have a cappuccino. We have the rainbow. I think after all the rainbow comes out. It's like there is so much hope coming. So it's really interesting. And we have, okay. We have a lot of interesting things. We have B. We have 2. Yeah. So this week might be a little cloudy. So it's cloudy that turns into partly sunny. So you might start out, like, you might feel a little bit overwhelmed, but at the same time, the sun is going to come out, and that's part of the rainbow. We have K. We have February is important. So we have the tree. So you're not fully there, but you're getting there on your way. You have B. You have cooking. Cooking is important. Oh, and that does a lot of aromatherapy. When you're cooking, there's a lot of delicious smells. Law. Something to do with the laws this week. With the justice reserves. Maybe there was some sort of like a case or something. If that's there's something that has to do with law. If it's reversed, I guess that might mean that it didn't go the way you wanted it to. So let's see. August. Yeah, so this month is important. So it's important, and something that you've been wanting is no right now. Gemini, Y, and O, and Libra. So important. Okay, now let's do a sprinkle of charms. Oh yeah, wait, forgot this little bad boy. So there is great love here for you. There's like some sort of connection that you have, like a real strong connection with somebody. Like there's a big love thing. Okay, sprinkle of charms. All right. This camera, actually, this is a different camera. So camera is strong this week. So a lot of pictures, oh wow, double camera. So there's a lot of pictures to be taken. I wonder what that is. It seems to me like it feels like well, definitely take time to do hobby, but maybe it's like planning a vacation, maybe looking at photos about it. It's like something to do with photos that is really important this week. I want to say wishes do come true. So a wish is coming true for you. Love still taking lots of nurturing energy. I feel like, oh, I love that the sun is here. So there is like again, there is like the rainbow's coming. Like there might be like, you might feel, you might have this feeling of like, oh, it's all too much, but it really is. The sun is coming out. Don't let yourself be overwhelmed too much. We have the turtle. So again, go slow and steady. You are attracted to something that is not necessarily beneficial to you. There's like some sort of like attraction here because of the moth. So it might be something that you should be careful about, because it's just not, it could be thinking, no, I think it's an attraction to maybe somebody who's not beneficial to you. I say I will and you will. You can and you will. And we have the bones. Something you've been bearing, possibly emotions, possibly like, so something you've been bearing, like, is coming out into the light. I think that has a lot too with the High Priestess. So something you've passed is coming out intuitively. Yeah, these guys are really, I really want to say this is important. So again, charms are, I guess, a kind of individual. Sometimes you can read it differently than I can, but to me, it tells me to take time. It's like take pictures. It's like really, it's just like remember some moments. Maybe you can look at past pictures. There's something like that is there. Like it has to do with pictures and taking pictures, but it really feels like it's nostalgic somehow. Yeah. Like, so it's past pictures. Like, maybe revisiting pictures, revisiting maybe past vacations. Definitely something important. Okay, so I think that's what I have for you, group 2. I think that is it. So I hope this reading helped. We are having an interesting week up ahead based on what I'm seeing. So there's going to be like a shift in energy this week. Just be prepared for it. Surround yourself with people that you love and that you feel connected to. And if you don't have your community yet, maybe search out things that you like and try to find people there. But it's like, I really feel that you already have a community waiting for you and supporting you. And of course, do the affirmation if this week. Yeah, so I don't think it's just you that is going through this. Like, I'm just group 2. Group 1 is also like, there was a thing. So I think something is shifting this week. I don't really know what. But again, there is a silver, like there is this sunshine, the rainbow, the thing. There is like a lot of positive things coming, and your wishes are coming true. So with that, I hope it helped. If you did, please like and subscribe the video. It really helps grow my channel. We are up to 15 subscribers. I'm really excited and happy to have all of you here. And I'm sending you so much love, so much light, so much clarity, so much fun. But I also feel like this week everybody's gonna lead a little sense of peace. So I'm sending you lots of peace and grounding is really what it is. Okay, thanks again. I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye-bye. Hello, group 3. Let's find out what's happening with you this week. Oh, you have a beautiful key right here. So overall, the energy of this week, we're going to read that first. And we have blossoming abundance and woman holding a coin. So we're going to read the blossoming abundance because that is the overall energy. So this card shows a beautiful golden garden in springtime with coins and new flowers blossoming all around. They even hang like fruit on the tree above. Upright, this card signals a new increase in wealth, possibly in dramatic and unexpected way. Be aware of what Be aware that you sow the seeds of your own wealth and prosperity, much like a gardener works the ground and begins to see blooming results that take hold. This card upright indicates the universe is blessing you and helping the fruits of your labor to blossom. So smell the flowers and tend to the new growth. Be grateful and enjoy. And the affirmation is, abundant wealth blossoms all around me. I see the value in everyday life. Ooh, I love that. And let's do the woman holding a coin. You can definitely say that there's like a lot of abundance coming your way. The elegantly dressed woman on this card sits on a beautiful chair holding a bright gold coin. When the card comes upright, the woman in a woman's reading, so if you're a woman or associated as a woman, it may refer to her directly to a successful endeavor regarding her own finances or health. This card should also signal a woman of support or assistance regarding these issues. She may give you financial advice or connect you with someone who does. This woman may be someone you meet where you make your money, or it may be a woman of wealth and value. Either way, this card is telling you to be on the lookout for helpful assistance, or even the possibility of a new or love friendship connected to a woman of wealth or business. Ooh. So affirmation, the world supports me in my financial goals. I am making synchronistic connections that serve and honor me. Sorry. You know how I always have a little problem talking. So here we go. Let's see what, okay, that one's a strong one. Okay, so we have, that's so funny because the first thing we have is, for Monday we have this 4 of Pentacles. So 4 of Pentacles is sort of like, I want to say it like a feeling of, it's not the same feeling of scarcity as 5 of Pentacles, but it's still like trying to hold on to things because you're afraid of losing, afraid of letting go because you're afraid that you lose out on something. So Tuesday we have the Page of Pentacles. So again, it's like an energy, a young energy. You're learning. It's something to do with like finances. You're maybe just beginning on your finance journey, because it seems like this reading is very finance based. Like maybe you're learning about finances, maybe you're just like learning, but it's to me it's like very much a young spirit, like internship, not fully there, if you're in a career, you're not fully at the most top, but you're still learning about things. I love this energy because it's like kind of the school energy, the school like learning and finding new things that you're interested in. It's like this really excited energy, even though it's a pentacle. So we have on Wednesday, we have this burden. You're feeling very burdened on Wednesday. The Ten of Wands, again, you feel like overpowered, you just have too much to carry and you just don't know what to do with it. But the beautiful thing about this is that it's a 10. So a 10 is actually like it's ending. This burden is coming to an end. Knight of Cups, interesting, because again, this is like a message of love. He's like, a message of love is coming your way, or of affection. So interesting that we have this as well. So yeah, like a lot of like message of love could again be maybe with somebody who's very like, could be somebody that's rich, or something you connected through this person that is the lady holding the coin. Here we have on Friday, we have this victory. You're feeling victorious. Very interesting, because you are feeling very victorious this week. You're like, oh, you've accomplished stuff. You feel like you've progressed. You feel like you are progressing. You are learning. You're growing. It's really, I can feel this flow of growth here. But on Saturday we have this like a reminder of like there's an imbalance here that we need to have. We need to find a stability. So it's like, oh, there is this sense of like feeling unstable on Saturday. So, but okay, come out. Oh, Chariot. That's interesting. A Chariot here is also like, so there is again like this sense of victory, the sense of accomplishment. You're moving towards where you want to go. There could also be a choice here, but it feels like there is this sense of like a lot of movement for you this week. I could see why there is abundance towards you, because there is so much movement towards all your endeavors. You're kind of, I can feel like you've been going at a steady pace and moving forward to get like all the things that you need. It really, like, you can actually see it here. Just be careful here on Saturday, just feeling a little unbalanced, and here feeling overwhelmed. If you feel overwhelmed, I just feel like take a breather, take some time off. And here on this Monday, even though you feel like you have to hold on to things because you might lose them, just be aware that there is a lot of abundance coming your way. So you don't have to hold on to it like so strongly. Like, trust is really what I want to say. There's a thing of trust. So these are my tea leaf, the tea leaf oracle, tea leaf fortune cards. Oracle cards. They're kind of new, and they have very specific messages, so I'm kind of seeing if we like them or not. So boots, increase your effort if you want to achieve your goals. So that's like, I think you are in general, like, you are full on effort. Like, you're fully into to making your dreams and goals come true. And diamond, I love this. You'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. I feel like there is a giving of a gift here. Like, definitely something, I think maybe. Well, let's see what the romance say. Maybe like it's an engagement ring. Ooh. Sorry, it's exciting. So here we have the sacral chakra, and this is from the love chakra. And so it's letting go. Letting go is not giving up. Sometimes it's the first steps towards success. Perfect. Oh my God. Yes. And here's what you're letting go. It's like a need of holding on to things because you're scared of losing them. So letting go, it's like really letting go of control is really what I want to say, and starting to trust. It's really important. I love when things just kind of tie together. All right, so we also have this, a balance. Yeah, so it's Atargatis. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing your name right, but balance. Yes, there is a balance that it feels like, although there is a sense of like, yes, working forward, there's also a feeling of balance of like also taking time to rest. You know, it's like a little thing. And it also wants to say like the balance of give and take. Like, you know, like if you give, or like if you trust, things will come to you naturally without the effort of it. That's important. And we have, I'm going to do this no, let's do the romance first, and then we'll look at what our self-care for this week is going to be. So here we go. Oh, that was a funny shuffling. All right, so we shuffle. Let's see what kind of love messages we have for this week. Oh, we have reconciliation. Okay, so if maybe you were with somebody, someone from your past is returning into your life, and we have express your love. Go ahead and make a romantic gesture. I was really thinking that we'd have engagement or something, but that's okay. So express your love. Go ahead and make a romantic gesture. And we do have somebody past returning. I don't know if that's good or bad, but it seems like she seems happy. So here we have what the self-care for the week is, and it's meditate. Again, I think that is important because I think you have like all this, there's so much flow and you're moving towards, but it's also a good time to do a little bit of meditation, and it also is spend time with animals. It's really nice. I love spending time with animals. So that's a good thing to have. So let's do the little divination dice. Just sort of shuck them in there. So we have Y, J, P, D. Oh, this one's a tough one. S, W. W, I will go. We have winter is important. Oh, cleaning out your space or creating space in your life. Okay, so we have a little bit of rain coming for you. Like maybe I feel like there's cleansing for you is what I'm hearing. We have Capricorn. If you have something that you've been like trying to figure out the answer to, it says to just ask later, because right now it's like don't dwell on it, because it's like the answers will come later. So we have teaching. So something like learning and teaching is important. Again, the Page of Pentacles, that lets me know that it's like learning and teaching are important. You're going through a phase that's really, like you're learning a lot right now. So 4-1. So 4-1 is important. We also have like there's a distance of love, but it's coming closer. We have the plant. You're planting your seeds and you're starting to watch them grow. We have Cancer and we have December. All important things. Yeah, and the winter. So winter and like in December is important to you. That is something is important in December. Oh, wonder what that is. Oh, okay. That guy wanted to come out. Oh my God. How many of you wanted to come out? We don't want to have that many. Oh boy. Oh, well, there's one that we lost. Oh no, it's the rainbow. Okay. Alright, so rainbow's coming out today a lot. And I guess we're going to do this as your sprinkle of charms. Because a lot of these guys came out. Now we'll also do a sprinkle of charms. Oh, this is so good. Okay, so press start, yes. So start moving towards the things that you want. This guy's letting us know to have a very be focused towards your goals. We have the little sheep. And I know most people are like, oh, follow the crowd. But to me, it's like the sheep is like being with community too is important. I don't know why. There's a sense of community is important this week. This is a positive sign. There are a lot of positive signs. So we on a lookout, but that's definitely a positive sign right there. Again, here it's like, take time. Like have tea, and also just feel grounding is important here. Rainbow is important because it's like, yes, things are like, maybe sometimes you feel overwhelmed or like things are happening, and just always remember that there is like, even if there is rain coming, that there is a rainbow. There is always something to look forward to. Turtle is here again too. It's like there's a lot of like slow and steady, and it also feels like a cleansing energy. Yeah, so you versus you're kind of me versus me. You're seeming to be getting in your own way, and it's like this, I think it's like trying to control things way too much. That's really kind of standing in your way of success. Allowing is also very important. Guardian angel, you are being watched over. Wow, there's so much cool stuff here. The moth. Yeah, she wants to come out today. So there is something that's attracting you that's not beneficial for you, but you just can't seem to let it go. So just be careful with that. You also have never give up. Your energy does not feel like you're one to give up. So yeah, so I guess that's a good thing. Again, you are very busy working. I feel like you're like working, but also remember to find this balance work and also give yourself time to relax. Oh, I love this little alien abduction guy. So what I'm saying is, to me, is like, so when I got this, I was thinking what this would be is like seeing things in a different perspective. I know that doesn't, but it is, to me, it's like, okay, so you're kind of like seeing things in a different perspective because you're gonna, well, you're being abducted, right? So that's gonna be different because aliens are abducting you. So if you have a different take on that, though, maybe you like sci-fi. Maybe it's time to read a sci-fi fiction thing. Oh, that sounds fun. Sorry, I like to read sci-fi, so maybe that is something for you. Or like think about it, and I will. It's like, and maybe I feel like they're connected to this moth flame. So like you feel like something's like taking hold of you. And something secret is coming to light, especially during your dreams. So really watch your dreams. Oh, but this is like a really good one. Because a lot of the other, like the other piles energy or groups energies were a bit heavy. This one is, there's very, like, it's a lighter feeling. Just find this balance. I think your overall, you're doing well because I think you're really just focused on your goals and what you want to accomplish. That's really what I'm noticing. You're just really focused on that. That's really good. But yes, do plan to have, like, balance it out too with some meditation, with spending time with animals, doing what you like. If you have a little sheep that you can pet, that's so cool. And don't feel like you're being, like, don't, like, abducted in a sense, like, by something that you've been trying to, like, put off. Don't let that happen. And do try to see things in a different perspective, though. I feel like that would be very beneficial, especially when you're having this feeling of, like, having to hold on to, because otherwise you lose out on something. That might, it's okay. Okay, group 3, I believe that is it. That is all I have for you this week. I hope this reading was helpful. I hope you've gain some clarity. If you did like it, please consider liking and subscribing. We are up to 15 subscribers, and I'm super grateful and blessed to have that. I'm sending you so much love, so much light, so much happiness, so much joy and fun, and just overall, just like, I just want to say congratulations, because I know that you are working towards your dreams, and that's something beautiful. All right, have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.